about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dot. The Golden Knights take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Grabbed along the boards by Pietrangelo. And that goes off a body. On the attack, they come down the right wing. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Huge steal at his own end. Feeds it to Olofsson. Shot denied by the goaltender.
Dahlin's a great defender who can disrupt the opposition and even help his teammates generate chances from the back end. Eichel's so strong on the puck. His balance makes it hard to knock him off, especially when he's using his unstoppable force zone ability. I'll be keeping tabs on these players all night long, and let's see if one of them can lead their team to victory.
And he takes the feed. Comes up with the stop. Here's a short pass to top. Oh, another quick stop. They just keep coming in waves here in the offensive end. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Moves the puck across to Peterka. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Moves inside. Stars! Golden Knights! Big time goal in Sin City!
So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
Vegas has the game's opening goal near the midway mark of period number 1. Cheryl, does that still count as that quick start you were talking about?
I don't qualify that as a quick start, James. You know, you got to find ways to generate more offense. Listen, they capitalized on what they got, but they have to continue to find their legs and increase the pace of this game if they want to win it.
Quick pass to Cousins. Gets some attack with a stick, and the referees don't like it. Here comes the call.
Up by 1, and you take a penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as the power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
Here's the first look at the power play.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by 1, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Takes the feed at the back end. Scores! And the power play works to perfection as they tied it up.
Well, the power play unit knew what was at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly. Having another look at it on the replay, we can see that he got a piece of it, but just not enough, and it squeaks through to the net.
Past the midway mark in this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Sabres take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Quinn. The Golden Knights have it now. Here they come up along the wing. Rolling front, and he rings the post. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And now it's over to Zucker. He got all of that one. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Right in front with the shot. Moves the puck along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Howden. Hammers one. Turned aside with the glove by Reimer. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a tie game. The Golden Knights will go to work here in the offensive zone. Kolasar's got it against the boards. Can't pull the trigger. Stones him in front. Wrestling it close. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with lead since an outward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Vegas has jumped in front by one here in this first period.
Well, this is exactly where you want to be. It's better to be ahead than be behind. Now you got to garner up some momentum off of it. Continue to stay aggressive and see if you can get another one.
Quick feed to Greenway. From point blank. Great save by Hill.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the...
He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a team! The captain capitalizes!
Well, he fought for position to find this puck on his backhand, James. He's running out of real estate, but he was able to put it through and find the netting.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Winding down. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Oh, he's got a chance on a breakaway. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number one comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. And the opening face-off here in period number two is about set. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Buffalo's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
We got a whistle, penalty coming up. The Golden Knights will have to kill off 2 minutes here, charging the call. The Sabres send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Hard hit frees up the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. When it's a tie game, all you want to do when you're on the PK is make sure it remains that way, and it's an effective kill, but it winds up going north. They break the tie. They get the shorthanded goal. That's an effective PK.
The Golden Knights, through their hard work and tenacity, have taken a one-goal lead here in the second.
It's certainly better to play with the lead, James, but you know that there's a lot of runway left, and your opponent is going to come pushing and pressing. This game has been tight all the way around, and I expect that it will continue to be.
And he maintains possession of the puck here. Slides it on over to Pearson. Moves it around along the half wall. Scores! And look at that. Wait, hang on a second here.
I do not think that this is going to count. The official waved it off immediately.
Oh, boy. No change in the score as that goal was waved off, and we are ready to drop the puck again. Vegas wins that faceoff at center. The Golden Knights play it along the boards. And he's knocked off the puck there. Handles the pass. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Reimer. Hurdles gliding heading in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Nice job tying up his opponent. Buffalo's moving it up the ice. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Power play expires, and they got to be left shaking their heads as they fail to convert and serve up a shorthanded goal.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
Moves it to Barbashev. On the attack along the boards. The Golden Knights gain possession. Great save from in tight.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
They've got numbers here. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Directs it on over to Eichel. Driving right to the front. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Makes the save.
He's like a magician out there. The puck is on a string. He can maneuver around his opponent. He gets net front and just can't execute because the goaltender is right there and makes a nice save.
Slides the puck down low. Scooped up along the wall by Pietrangelo. Gives them nothing in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. The Sabres gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Thompson. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Golden Knights have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Won the draw here in their own zone. And he takes the dish. Vegas will play the puck from the corner. Puck's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with the penalty box for the home team.
Movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Across the line, down the left wall. Into the middle. Puts it off the post. Oh, and serves up a little too sweet with that save. Oh, tremendous glove save by Reimer.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Houghton's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Vegas takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Watt. And a good save on the play as action continues. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked him, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you gotta have the will.
Vegas is having one of those nights that we'll be looking at these highlights in the morning going, wow, wow, and more wow.
Yeah, and they'll want to continue to wow into the third period and continue where they left off in the latter half of this game. But in order to do that, they're going to have good habits and not give any life to their opponent.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Barbashev's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Knights wins the faceoff at his own end. Quick feed to Peterka. They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Hurdles almost out of the box.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
The big question here, James, is what are you going to do next? You gave up a shorty. You got to find a way to get back in the game. What I mean by that is you have to reset, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and get back on track.
Quick pass to Cousins. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Buffalo's got to have a fresh start in this third period, James. They haven't been urgent, and they've been chasing the entire game, and I could tell that right from puck drop in the first period. They weren't urgent off of the faceoff. They weren't where they needed to be, and it's looked like that all game long. They need to change it now if they want to get back in this one.
Vegas has put a lot of pucks on net, and they've been rewarded for it, leading big time in the third. The Golden Knights win the draw on their own end. Moves it on over to Eichel. Centering feed! He scores! What a goal!
That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Vegas has to be pleased with what they've executed tonight. This game ball. Here he is on the backhand. And a solid save there as we play on.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Turns him away. Angles it over to Darlene. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Once the stick engages at the lower half of the leg or within the skates, you know it's going to be a tripping call.
Buffalo's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Power play that really hasn't been great tonight, James. You always expect, or the fans do, the coaches, the staff, always look at it about an opportunity, but the reality is, you're never at 100%.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Hurdle's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Sabres win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Peterka. And that's a great heads-up play by Hurdle. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Krebs will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. The Golden Knights take possession off the face-off. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Hurdles recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone. Makes a move in front. Scores! Well, who's got the extra attacker out here tonight anyways?
Yeah, I think the power play default the opportunity because the PK is going to town. And man, are they ever confident when goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
Vegas has continued to run up the score here, even in the third.
James, their opponent's been chasing the game all night long. Why? Because they have been persistent and relentless on the puck. When they've had it, they've owned puck possession, and they found ways to attack the net. Just have a look at the scoreboard. It'll tell you exactly what this game's look like.
Buffalo's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
That's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Eichel's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. Moves it to the middle. And he comes up with a stop. Looks to start the transition game behind the net. And it's a quick pass to Tuck. Gets it over to Thompson. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Chance in front. And that chance is blocked. Drives to the paint. And the puck banks off the glove. Who had the better night? Carlin, standing by.
Eichel's been fun to watch as he's been able to generate more offense, guys. He's getting my vote in this one.
Thompson's won the faceoff. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck. Passes it to Tuck. Fires it into the offensive zone. And he takes the pass. Solid check to slow him down. Vegas looks to go on the attack. Puck grab by Theodore. The pass in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. And now it's grabbed by Obey Kubel. Slick feed. Rocks him on the play. Rocked him in the open ice. Delay penalty coming up here by the official. And he denied him there. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out.
I don't think the PKers are going to be blocking any shots on this one, James. I know I wouldn't be. Just look at the score of this game. It's over.
Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
The power play creates so much energy, and when it's just average, you can feel a bit deflated. Everyone expects a power play to score all the time. Guess what? It doesn't.
Moves it to Krebs. Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's looking for it. He just pushes it into the net. That's frustrating.
Buffalo's recognize that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Into the corner now. Here's a short pass to Barbashev. Finds some space in the corner. Great stop by Lukanen.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Vegas has been all over them right from puck drop, and they lead it big time late in this third period. After off the ring, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Peterka stick handling in his own zone. Great stick work with the steal. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. The Golden Knights aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. the puck. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest.
The Golden Knights just had one of those nights where I'm sure everybody in the organization is going home smart.
Well, they should be. They had the puck on their stick, and they retrieved it. And once they retrieved it, their opponent was chasing the game, and that is a wonderful place to be, James. Playing for Canada all those years, I certainly know what that felt like.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cybulski wishing you a safe and healthy night, and we'll see you down the road again soon.